From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Snowstorms passing through New England aren't going to stop our game here. And we're off from Foxborough. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Easy. What's right?
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Straight to the air they go. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's on the move. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Up.
They've got a man in motion.
Right.
First down from the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Yep. Hey, Monday. Hey, Ken. West right, sit. Right.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
EQ. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that brings up 4th and long. Bates' kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Throwing it to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 22. And that's a New England first down.
Here we go, set.
Looking for a throw here. On the move, headed right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Mustang 19.
From the 47. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Check, check. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hook.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking slant route. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Don't jump.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete to DK Metcalf. Still fighting forward. DK Metcalf. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead off the turnover. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Broncos go up 10-0 here in the first. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Good. No mud. Is it all right?
First down throw for Fields. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Come 19. Set, go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 41. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Running it now out of the gun. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tre'Davious White there on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Hawk 7, Hawk, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have second down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
60 Maverick. Let's go now.
Looking to the air here. Oh, stiff arm. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity.
Here we go.
Man, did he make an impact play.
Go.
Throwing now on first down. Into the hands of Walker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
79 Bronco. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw this one. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And he's brought down at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. Check go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. From his own end zone, here we go. The turn lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Off play action. It's Fields. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. Launches one deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Fields on third. Complete beyond the marker. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
551, 551. Here we go. Tonight.
They'll run here on first down. We'll have him gain about a handful there from the secondary. Grant Delpit on the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Easy. Here we go.
Now Fields. He lofts it deep left. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that's completed right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Broncos corral it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right.
Now, that's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here. Fields on 1st down. He's shot downfield, will wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Don't jump, ready? Tonight.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Fields. And it's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hey, Ken. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Here we go, son.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Denver. Bates now for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run. He'll cobble together a yard there. Kwity Paye there to take him down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that short pass gets tipped, and you then don't have much time to react to the catch. But he brings it in anyway to save the completion.
7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Dropping back to throw. Forced out to his right. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, set.
They go play action here. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. One last play before the break.
Set. Set, go.
One final shot before halftime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go. Ready, ready.
Throwing now off play action. Finds a man right side. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Rick Woolen.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Broncos get set to take over.
Here we go, tonight.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Press, punch right. Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Here we go, shot. Right.
Play action, Fields. Flush down now to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Looking to his fullback now. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 31. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You've got to get both feet down as well.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, shot. Ready.
You look to throw on 4th down. On the move, headed right. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense.
Here we go.
Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Pats will take over. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
The quick throw is swatting away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
He finds Johnson. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Come 19, come 19. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Walker. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the 22 on 2nd down. And the defender comes away with it. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hurry up.
That's the end of the... Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Alpha. Here we go. Good.
Fields out of the gun. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same